Hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's nice to have you here. You already know the theme, so go ahead and choose your pile. There's 3 piles, so go ahead and check the description box down below, and let's get started with your reading, love. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading. Okay, so what are people's sexual fantasies of you? We're gonna get deep, okay? I'm very shy, but I want to get out of my comfort zone, so hence why I'm doing this reading, just so I can expand and not feel like, I don't know. So please bear with me, but I won't sugarcoat anything. So let's get started. This is gonna be fun. So I have some notes for you. Okay, it says fair, just, loyal, bust, like people like your bust, your chest area, whether you're a guy or a girl, like they like your pecs, your shoulder area, that area. They like your eyes, your mouth, your hair. I feel like people fantasize about combing your hair, touching your hair, something about your hair. Some of you guys have like a kinky curl hair pattern and they just wish they could touch it or know what you do to, like, they want to know what you do to look so good. Like, how do you keep it so healthy? I feel like you attract both genders. Also, you have like a Bambi childlike appearance to you, or your personality, something about your personality, okay? Because I wrote that down in my notes. Then I also heard my man on the Minnesota Vikings, something about needed, something more is exciting, truth hurts, something like that. I feel like the True songs by Lizzo, but I'm just getting truth hurts. So I think that's just one song by Lizzo, but something about that. So go ahead and search up the lyrics yourself. Or you know what? When I'm editing my video, I'll put it in, okay? But anyway, I am picking up that you have a very soft, I'm hearing the word demeanor in my head. Demeanor, something like that to you. Like something looks very soft, whether it's your personality, the way you dress. I feel like some of you guys dress kawaii or elegant, very delicate looking, okay? Something about your appearance is just very delicate. People appreciate it. Some of you guys might be gender fluid, so you don't care if you dress too delicate one day and then like more, I don't know, something about you, the way you dress is very gender fluid, okay? Or you dress neutral, you're just like, clothes is clothes. People like that about you. For others, it's just that you dress delicate looking, okay? So take what resonates. This is pick a pile, but it's also not a personal reading, so sorry. But your personality is like a sour candy, like a sour patch. People love your way of thinking. They love the way how you talk to others, how you present yourself. Like, you could just say, hi, my name is, and they already like your voice. They like how you speak, the way you come off. um I'm starting to think of a movie scene. I never watched this movie, but I seen what do you call it, like a short or a reel, I don't know, but it's, what is that freaking movie, 50 Shades of Grey? And then something of a scene of, like, I think she was at a job interview and the guy was just like looking at her, fantasizing about other things, and then something like that in the interview, and I couldn't stop laughing because I don't know, I just thought it was funny. So I feel like people fantasize about you in that way, like you just say hi or something and they're kind of like, oh my god, um so there's something about your personality that just instantly attracts others. It's just the way you carry yourself, though, is what I'm getting. But also your appearance is just very delicate. Like, they just want to protect you, they just want to hold you. I feel like they don't fantasize anything rough, okay? People don't fantasize anything rough. I feel like a few do, but then I feel like they would want to comfort you, like, aftercare. Like, they wouldn't want to just be like, that's it, we're done, bye, maybe we'll have breakfast later. No, like, it's more like they want to create a safe place. They want to have enough time to, like, cook something for you and be like, rest. They want to pretend like they still have energy in them to like take care of you and like be like, yeah, I got it in me, like you're safe. Like you attract people who are just very dominant and are just like, yeah, I'm Romeo, I'm your Romeo, the other half you're missing. I just feel like people, because they see us very delicate, they want to come off as very macho and very, I don't know, just in your face, but in a very like, oh my god, you look so ditzy and dumb, like look at me. And it's just kind of like they're actually the dumb ones, because once they get to know the inside of your mind, you're actually very intelligent. You're emotionally and intellectually intelligent, so that turns people on. They're just amazed and wowed at your beauty inside and out. You not only, how do I say, have a childlike nature to you, but you also have a childlike nature when it comes to your intelligence. And I don't mean that you're dumb, I mean that you take things in, but if you see something wrong with something, you're not afraid to speak up like a child would. Like when parents would be like, don't talk about this because you know this is just the way it is. No, you're kind of like, excuse me. And it almost comes off as bratty when you put people in their places and stuff like that. And people like that, they're kind of like, oh, teach me everything. But it's almost like they fantasize about you being a teacher and then you know them, you know, doing the thing. And yeah, that's the energy I'm getting. um I'm getting in my head, they don't want to leave you alone. Once they get to know you, they don't want to leave you alone. You may have had stalker issues in the past, or you may have felt like people stalked you because of how addicted they got to you. They could have you know, met up with you once, or I don't know, like friends could have introduced you to other people, and then these people didn't know how to leave you alone afterwards, after like you said, no, I don't want anything. And then people thought because you were really nice that you were just like, well, I'll decide for her, or I'll decide for them. You know what I mean? Um, so yeah, like people, how do I say, they want to like almost, I don't want to use the word take advantage of you because that sounds very harsh, but it's almost like they feel like they have the upper hand, and then they get to know you and they see that you have healthy boundaries, that you'll stomp on them, and then you're kind of like, oh, that's even better. Not an easy target. um so yeah, you shock people because you look soft, and then they're just kind of like, well, hit me one more time. This is kind of reminding me of a reading I did on TikTok, how a partner was like, a past lover was trying to come back in their life, and the partner, their energy was just like, put me on a leash, like woof woof. So you even have exes and people from the past are just like, put me on a leash. Like you got the most dominant people acting all submissive with you, okay? Like they get so soft and mushy, okay? That's the energy you exude. You have like the power to just make anyone fall into your lap. You have a very nurturing, motherly vibe to you, or just a nurturing vibe. It doesn't have to be motherly. I am getting that people are willing to listen to you, and they like that you come off as like, oh my god, I'm a damsel in distress, or I'm a knight without shining armor, nobody cares about me, the queen hasn't noticed me, or you know what I mean. And then all of a sudden you're like, boom, I don't need that armor, or boom, I trapped you. Like you fell into my traps in the forest, I put on some traps and you fell for me. Woof, you know what I mean? Something about that, and it just drives people insane. They go nuts, and they're just kind of like, damn, can I have a taste? And you're kind of like, no, this is my cherry pie. So yeah, that's what people find attractive about you and what they fantasize about you. We haven't got into that, so let's get into that a little more. That wasn't in the reading here, but we're saying you're not even done. You're just complimenting them, but you're not really getting too much into it. So let's go a little deeper. I'm also not feeling like I said, I don't feel any rough energy. People, how do I say, you make people just drown in your waters, almost like your beauty is so ethereal, dreamy, and you have an angelic vibe to you. So when they look at you and they start fantasizing, it could be like looking at your online profile. For some of you guys, might not be social, so it could just be when you walk around in your town or something. People would just look at you and then later go home and fantasize. Is what I'm getting. You're like that pretty neighbor next door, and when you come out, everyone's just like, oh my god, oh my god, like I never see them, like I never see them a lot, like it's a blessing when I do, like damn, it feels like if they're getting a free show, okay? That's what I'm hearing in my head. They're getting a free show, and then later like they play that scene of you walking. Something about your legs too is very attractive. So they play that scene of you walking by them, or something, the smell, your scent, that also drives people insane. um that's all I'm getting though. It's not very rough or anything, but your whole being just fires up people and lightens them. It fires, riles something up inside of them, you know, and just makes them want to stand up and like just be like, command me to do anything you want. Let me please you. Let me do this or that. And you're kind of like, no, or okay, maybe. Like there's just something about you that you're not easily accessible, easily attainable, and people just are like, oh my god, please, please, please. Um, so yeah, um, that's what people find attractive about you. When it comes to their sexual fantasies, it's all about just finally attaining you. It's basically that's what they fantasize, finally attaining you and being like them, you. I feel like you make people stutter nervous. um their fantasies would be like finally being able to attain you and just being like, they want you hear you say yes, like yes, I gave you the goal, like yes, we could do this or that. That's a fantasy alone. An achievement basically is what I'm getting. And they'll hold it in their pride like, yeah, yeah, they let me into their inner world, you know what I mean? So that's how I'm gonna end it here, because I don't have any other message for you. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you you know, felt empowered or good with this reading. And I hope you have a lovely day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile 2. Welcome to your reading. Alright, so I wrote down some notes for like when I was shuffling them, like what I got. And I just want to say, I am a little shy, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. This is my first time doing this on my channel, so please bear with me, but I will deliver the message and just, you know, try not to get flagged by YouTube, but I'm gonna give it to you straight, alright? So hang in there with me. But anyways, the notes I got are shoes, shoe collection, fashion, materialistic things you have. So people are attracted to like the materialistic things you have. You may just dress very classy, or you just exude like I'm rich, or like I don't know, like you just have a vibe to you where you can have something about, you don't have to be really rich, like have expensive shoes or anything, but just the way you carry yourself with the things you have, the how you wear the things you have. You may like buy something at a cheap store and then make you look extra fancy or elegant or nice. You just have a way of making everything look expensive because of your energy, is what I'm getting, and people find that very attractive. You have a very daddy mommy like vibe, and people are like, damn, take care of me. Like you have everything like perfect. Like you have everything set in life. You know what you want, and you know how to bring anything into balance. Like teach me. That's the energy I'm getting. um there's something about your energy that's direct, dominant. People really love your bone structure. Okay. You don't have to be buff, you don't have to be extra slim or anything like that. Just something about your bone structure. Okay. However your bone structure is, people love it. You may hate it, but people are like, I love it. I know some of my skinny boys out there are like, oh my god, no girl will ever love me, or like she'll feel insecure with me. Many girls love like slim boys because of, you know, their anime looking appearance, how tall they are, or even if they're short, there's cuteness to that, you know. And then other buff guys, girls love that too because they feel safe and yada yada. And not that if you're on the skinnier side that they don't feel safe. um you know, there's beauty to everything, okay? And every girl's gonna have a different thing. So never hate your bone structure, okay? Or anything that you were born with. Same for girls, whether you're tall or short, people love it, okay? And yeah, but I'm also getting that your eyes, like your eyes are very striking, and your hazel, some of you guys might have hazel eyes, or just colored eyes, but I'm getting hazel. And you're very confident. Okay, you're very confident. You could have like a heartbreaker vibe to you, because I heard fuck boy, fuck girl, or just like a little fucker, you know what I mean? Like something about that. You have a non-committal energy to you. um if you like are openly okay with like sending, you know, kind of pictures online to others, or your partners or whoever, you know, friends with benefits, whoever you're with, right? um they find that confident, like you're just like, yeah, sure, whatever. You just see it so nonchalant and they're kind of like, oh my god. So people really like that. um I'm very shy in your energy. um but then again, I just heard the door slam where I'm living and I got a little shy. I feel like people open up to you and they're not afraid to open up to you. You have this very safe, like you give people a safe feeling, okay, is what I'm getting. Because usually whenever something like that happens in my house and I'm recording, I get shy to even tell the viewer that or anything. And like I heard like, it's okay to say it, like just say it, like this pal won't care, like. So yeah, you have a very safe vibe to you. And it really makes me want to giggle. Like I just feel like I could be myself around you. um then I also got powerful. You make others feel powerful. You make them feel empowered. Um, after they like get a taste of you or something, not like you don't have to like actually initiate anything. But something about you, like just being in your world. Like if you date someone or you befriend someone and then you stop dating them, you stop being friends with them, that little taste of being part of your life, they all of a sudden have been upgraded and they don't know how to downgrade anymore. Like after you, they can't date other people that don't have your energy, they that don't have your standards, that I don't know, you change people's standards, what I'm trying to say. So they can't go back to like measly like people, peasants, okay? Like toxic people is what I'm getting. That's how people view others after having a taste of you. Like you change their whole world and you elevate them to a higher place. Like this is how you should be treated, or this is how, you know, you deserve the world, or this is how fun life can be. Just something about your energy changes them for the better, and they're kind of like, damn. mm. um and then you just naturally bring balance and structure into people's life after getting a taste of you, okay? And while you're in their life as well. So that was my notes. Let's get into the card. I've been talking for a long time already, but let's get into the cards. All right, so I feel like you're charming. I heard Prince Charming, but you're just charming in general, okay? Like whoever's listening, you're charming. Um, some of you guys might be from a foreign country, or you guys might be mixed race. Something about your features. If you guys are on the Asian side and you've always felt insecure about your eyes, I am getting that people really feel attracted to your eyes. Like they pierce through their soul. Like they're the most beautiful, majestic, ethereal looking eyes. um Most people like racists will be like, oh, every Asian has the same eyes, there's nothing beautiful, yada yada, and you get all this, and then people always laughing like every Asian has the same eyes, and they do like those stupid finger things. I have Asian eyes and I grew up feeling insecure. And basically, um if anybody ever made you feel bad, they're kind of like, how can anybody make someone that freaking gorgeous with those stunning eyes feel bad? Like I'd fall into hell in their eyes and I'd go up to heaven all at once with like just holding contact with them, like holding eye contact. People can't hold eye contact with you if you ever feel like you're in, like something's wrong with you, or if you're intimidating. If you wear glasses and you're kind of like, oh my god, people avoid eye contact with me, do I look weird, do I look ugly? That's not the problem. It's just they're so freaking pretty, okay? And specifically if you have colored eyes, people get intimidated by that. I know I can't look at people with hazel eyes, or very light colored eyes. I can't look into their eyes. I get very shy. Like it's just like, why are you looking into my soul? My dad has light eyes and I can't look into his eyes. I prefer people with darker eyes, dark blue eyes, that's fine for me. I can't really look into people's eyes. And you might have that energy to you too, where you might have light eyes or something, and it's nothing wrong with you. It's just they're so freaking pretty, okay? But it's funny because you also make people save it. So it's just kind of like, you make people who crush on you just get instantly shy. When they fantasize about you, it's just kind of like, in their head they're kind of like, are they nice? Are they not? Are they nice? Or I feel like they even like, you know, that petal energy of flowers when they pick flowers, people pick flowers like, do they like me? Yes. Do they like me? No. Do they like me? And then finally, when the last pluck means the answer, like they rimp it, and then the last petal is yes or no. You know what I mean? Um. So I am getting the energy of people like fantasize in a very childlike way, like, oh my god, it feels like high school love. They don't fantasize heavily. You attract very innocent people to you. You might be more on the dominant side, so you might be the one doing that heavier fantasizing about your crushes, but others fantasize in a very innocent kind of way, like, do they like me, do they not, will they take me out on a coffee date, that kind of energy. Yeah, you inspire a nurturing side, and then once, I feel like you teach your partners more about, because you have a dominant energy too. Okay, let me just keep it that way because I don't want to get flagged, I don't talk about it. But yeah, something about your energy, just, you, yeah, you have like a teacher vibe too, let's put it that way. Okay. And what I'm getting is that's when the heavier fantasies start to happen, once you let them inside your inner world. Okay, they learn more, their fantasies elevate, let's put it that way. And yeah, it's kind of like, I'm seeing this card right here, and it's a spider and a web, right? It's almost like you web your way in their mind. Something about like something like, you know how it says neurological patterns, or new ways or pathways and stuff like that. Something about that's coming in through. You just spark a new way of thinking for people. And yeah, how do I put this? Spirit is saying that you teach people to have new fantasies. Is that what it's trying to say? Something like that. Okay. You have a very not a mysterious vibe, because you're like almost wearing your feelings on your sleeve, your on your face, like everything about you is just very open. But it's also mysterious, almost like, you're mysterious because you attract shy people, and they're kind of like, I don't want to know, right? Like they're kind of like shy, avoiding eye contact, that kind of energy. So it's almost like, once they actually start allowing flowers to bloom in their face, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. And actually smelling the roses now, then they actually see your true nature, and they're kind of like, oh my god. So fantasies wise, when they fantasize, I feel like they don't have much to go off by. It's when they're actually in your world. So I am getting that most of them, these innocent people, just fantasize about how protective you would be, or like they fantasize about marrying you, or I don't know, just not very, it's not coming off very sexual. It's more of like, would they be the type to like take care of me, cook for me, or like, because you have very dominant energy to you. But something about you is soft. Your energy, because I said it's inviting, comforting. Something about your energy is like that, right? Where you just make people feel comfortable. So when they fantasize, it's more like, oh, will they, take me out? Will they do this or that? Or will they be soft? So it's nothing very heavy. But yeah, you are very charming, very attracting, very, I don't know why I'm hearing the word enticing. I don't think that's a nice word, but yeah. People fantasize about receiving roses, water baths, or like you taking care of them. Like maybe if you're their partner, they want to like have a bath with you, and like you, um, you know, bathe them and then comb their hair. Something about that, like very soft. They would feel like they could be safe with you, and you're just gonna take care of them. That kind of vibe. So they fantasize the softer things in life when they think about you. Um, that's what people think about. So I feel like the people who fantasize about you are those that get closer to you, not just random strangers. Random strangers will look at you and just be like, oh my god, hot. And they think like, oh my god, hot, hot, hot. That person's out of my league. Like they don't even dare to fantasize, okay? That's what Spirit's saying. It's the people who get closer to you, who actually get to date you. It could be even friends that are too afraid to ask you out and like you. Those kind of energies. People who are out and about in stores are just like, damn, hot, 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 hot. That's it. That's all. That's all. They can't even fantasize. Their brain just goes into shock mode. Okay. That's also talking about the neurological pathways. They're just kind of like hot, 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 hot. That's all they can repeat in their head, and they just drooling. So yeah, that's all I have for you. I feel like I repeated myself a lot. I hope I made sense, but that was your energy, and I tried to tap into it the best I could. Yeah, but there is a mysterious side to you as well, but a very inviting energy to you. So that's also why people feel like they need to get closer to you in order to really um get into that. But like I said, you attract very innocent energies as well, so hence why there wasn't too much fantasizing about heavy things or kinks or anything like that in this reading. So I hope you enjoyed. If you did, um I'm glad. And I hope you have a nice day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love. Hello, pile 3. um All right, so let's get started. What are people's sexual fantasies about you? Like I told the other piles, I'm very shy, but I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. But at the same time, I'm not trying to get flagged by YouTube. So please bear with me. And this isn't a personal reading, so just take what resonates, please. And anyways, let's get started with the reading. So I wrote down some notes, and you got mysterious runaway. People want to run away with you. Like, for some, I even got like kidnapping or escaping. um People have some weird fantasies, okay, about towards you. Some of you guys might be like, what? Because kidnapping. This kind of reminds me of like how Mexican men, if you've ever dated a Mexican man, or if any man has a Mexican man has dated, or Mexican woman, but it's usually Mexican men who do this, or like who say things like "te voy a robar," like I'm gonna steal you, and it's like a playful way of being like I'm gonna make you mine. And growing up in the U.S., that was weird for me to hear. Guys would flirt with me and they were Mexican, because I do have Hispanic ancestry, but you know what I mean? It was weird. So you might have experienced something like that, having two cultures, and then like feeling like one culture was making you feel like unsafe, maybe, or you just had a culture shock growing up. I'm feeling, um, but yeah. And then anyways, some people want to hit it and quit it. Like they don't want long term. They just fantasize about having affairs with you. That's sexual fantasies. If you don't like that, please click off. Don't feel bad. Just pick another pile, okay? Um, you might resonate with pile 1, okay? So you might want to pick pile 1 if you just don't like what I'm saying now. But I'm gonna go on with the reading. Okay, and then it says they want to make you beg. They want to be mean to you and put you in your place. There's hitting, spanking, that kind of energy. And then you have like a Nicki Minaj energy to you, like of being unattainable and being such a sweetheart who cares but is very blunt. Like you have a blunt mouth. Something about your mouth. You got a mouth on you, okay? It could just be you have nice lips as well, but you talk and you just spit facts, okay? Like facts. You could talk fast, you could be into music. Something about your voice is just really beautiful, and people are just like preach. You know what I mean? Then it says like people don't care if you're married, they'll just fantasize about you. You could be a little forgetful and clumsy, cute. Something about that when they get to know you, or you come off like that, but in reality you might actually be more aware, or you're just kind of like, I don't give a fuck, I actually just pretending like I'm clumsy or whatever, so that I don't have to do this, you know what I mean? Something about that, like some people catch on that you're actually not clumsy and forgetful. You're just like, I'm gonna lay back and just let things happen, let people cater to me, you know what I mean, take care of me. Something about that, they have like a very spoiled vibe to you, sassy vibe to you, and that's why people want to put you in your place. Um yeah, I'm hearing niña fresa, so you might come off as a niña fresa in Spanish. In Mexico, when you get called a niña fresa, that means that you're someone who thinks you're all that. You are like maybe rich, and you're kind of like, I'm not into like eating that because you know, I wasn't raised to eat like that, or something like that. Like you might come off like that, but in reality, you're just taking care of yourself, or like you're aware of certain things, and you grew up not just accepting anything, like taking in everything. Your parents gotta tell you to like learn things and research and become aware of things, and build your own little framework of just taking everything in. So maybe you might not eat I know something about like you not just eating anything or accepting anything, and people are like, oh my god, niña fresa, or like, this is a brat, a spoiled brat, or like she thinks she's all that or all better, and maybe when family talks about you and stuff like that. I'm just getting that there's a little bit of a drama or a sassiness vibe to you, like you're the talk of the town and people like that. But people misunderstand you, and people who try to like, chase you or try to, get between your legs, they find out quickly that you're actually a soft-hearted person and you're not trying to be all that. You're just trying to do what's best for you, and you don't care who you upset. Okay. And people really like that. Like, you have this very confident, I know what I want and I don't have to explain myself. I don't have to, cater to your needs. I'm catering to my needs because they're my needs, and you don't need to like worry about it. You don't need to stress about it. Why are you getting mad? Because I said no. A no is a fucking no. I really like this energy about. I really like your energy. What I'm trying to say. I am getting that there's an energy of people wronging you, but also people fantasizing about like if you're in a relationship or anything like that, or people fantasizing, like, how to say, like, people may act like, oh, I don't want you, but then you get into a relationship and then they start like wanting you, or like they start fantasizing like, oh my god, I should have made a move, I shouldn't have just kept you in the dark, or I should have took you serious when we were just friends with benefits or something like that. I don't know, I feel like you also have a non-committal energy to you, and you attract non-committal energies as well, not attract, but like, obviously if you get with someone and you're kind of like, I don't want anything, and they're kind of like, I don't want anything either, I don't want anything serious, right? You both are in the agreement, right? And then finally you want something serious, so you'll just leave them like cold turkey and be like, whatever, I'm done. And people are like, oh my god, and they get so shocked, and you're just okay with like pushing and pulling away, and like you're just being like, whatever, bye. This is what I want now. So it drives people insane. So when it comes to like the whole non-committal energy thingy, that's what I'm picking up. I just got a notification, sorry, I kind of got distracted. But I am getting that people want to be the boss of you, okay? They want to be the boss of you. I feel like you constantly, damn, sorry, I'm getting distracted with the notifications. I feel like lots of people blow up your phone, because my iPad just blowing up right now, and lots of people want to suit you, like you're unattainable, right? And I said that earlier when I was talking about Nicki Minaj, or if I haven't, yeah, you have an unattainable vibe to you, because look at the whole like Drake and what's Nicki Minaj's husband's name? I forgot his name. But there's something about how she's like, with someone, and Drake and I don't know who always like her or whatever, and they never get a chance with her, you know what I mean? They can't have a chance with her. Something I don't know anything about like American artists, but isn't her husband like something Miller? Millis? I don't know. Is it? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But anyways, you're just unattainable like her. Like you might not even be married, or you don't have a partner or anything like that, but you just come off like, I'm so committed to myself, like I'm just in it for the fun, and once I'm done, like, bye. So people want to have that energy towards you, like they fantasize about like pretending like they don't care about you, but in reality they do, and that's why it's in their fantasies. Like they want to pretend like, I don't love you, but in the end they're up in their feelings hurt, like, damn, how can this person just like be like so non-committal and just leave? And you're kind of like, yo, we both agreed to play, that was it, we're done, game over. So why you acting like if we decide for something serious, you know what I mean? So people try to do that victim thing, and it's not cute. And you're quick to call people out on that and just be like, you know what, I'm leaving, this is getting sticky icky, and I am not gonna be the talk. Okay, I'm not gonna be the talk. You're not gonna do this to me. So yeah, that's when I was talking about the whole fantasy about people wanting to like quit and leave. That's why they do that, because you do that and they kind of want to feel in control of the situation. In reality, they will keep coming back, like pretend like, I'm never coming back, bye honey, and then they'll be like, honey, I'm home. That kind of energy. Because you're so seductive, you're so charming. Nobody can escape this beautiful energy you have, okay? Is what I'm getting. You're not even bad energy and toxic, or toxic. That's why people always want to come back, or when you leave they can't accept a no. Because, how do I say, you're committal, you're ready to commit. But if you're just playing and someone's telling you like, I don't want to commit, you're kind of like, okay, I'm cool with that, that's fine. I just want to have fun and I want to live my best life, you know what I mean? So you're ready to commit, and when people find out about that, they're kind of like, oh, I was playing my cards wrong, okay, come back, please come back. You know that one song by I don't know any American artist, but I'm like, damn, she's fine, something about press rewind, watch that ass one more time. Something like that, baking soda. I don't know. Um, but that song is coming up, so it's kind of like they're kind of like, rewind one more time, come back, come back. Um, I am getting that energy of yeah. It's so hot right now in my room, and I'm just like, so I'm gonna try to end this reading fast. Um, but I am getting that people fantasize about being mean to you so that they can feel in control. Um, but in the end, you're the dominant energy. I feel like your energy is very balanced. It's not dominant or submissive or anything like that. And people quickly understand that. I feel like you attract dominant energies or even submissive energies and they'll try to play the victim card, and you're kind of like, yeah, no, we don't do that here. Like, you come at me balanced or you're gonna fall on your ass, and that's not gonna be on me. It's not gonna be on me. um so they like your sassy nature, and yeah, they want to be boss, they want to play house and everything, until like you're kind of like, I'm done, like this is boring, you're boring me. And they're kind of like, no, 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 what can I do to make it fun? It's almost like they want to know what you're into. They want to like introspect, no, analyze, is that the correct word in English? I don't know. They want to analyze you and get inside your brain, get inside everything, you know what I mean? And it's almost like they never feel enough, and they're always trying to like please you, and you're just kind of like, you're doing enough, it's just you didn't tell me you wanted anything serious. People, how do I say, are quick to make you the bad person, when in reality they just need to tell you like, I want this or I want that, and you're ready to please. You know, um you know what I mean? And yeah, like they just like fantasizing that you're the bad person when they fantasize. Is what I'm getting though. um so when it comes to the heavier topics of fantasies, I feel like they fantasize just being completely rough, spanking, choking, everything not nice, okay? um but yeah, that's that's what I got. Some of you guys have pretty shoulders, or like your neck area, something about that. That's why that one other message came in through. I hope I don't get flagged for saying what I just said right now, but you know what I mean. um Something about your shoulders though, like they want to mark you, or I don't know if you have tattoos or something, but something about marking you, or like they want to like you to get a tattoo of them, like, I won, I'm the one that put it down on lockdown. Almost like people are aware of your exes, or that you know, that you're okay with just playing until someone tells you, hey, I want this. Those people who actually communicate with you, they're the ones who get the most pleasure, is what I'm getting. Like, that's what everybody knows. Any of your exes, like, they know, they freaking know. And yeah, that's what I'm getting. When they're very straight with what they want and they play their cards right, you're kind of like, okay, okay, you will get pleased. Like, they know you don't mess around, is what I'm getting. So I'm gonna end the reading here. It's been a long reading. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please like or subscribe. I hope you have a nice day, night, or afternoon. Bye bye, love.